So, we are in Premier League action, late kick-off, Super Sunday, 4:30 at the Etihad Stadium. A game I'll be at, so keep your eyes peeled for the review of that straight afterwards. And let's hope it's not like my last trip to the Etihad, where we got done 3-1. A game that we were actually in when we brought Lacazette off the bench and he got us back to 2-1. We were all over him, and then some stupid move, counter-attack, bang, 3-1, game over. There's rumours that Ederson's going to be out of this game. Not quite sure how true them rumours are, but I'm actually full of confidence going into this game. Yes, I know our form's up and down at the moment. One week we're brilliant, the next week we're shit. One week Aubameyang's great, next week he's shit. Same for a lot of our players. But yes, I know we're missing Bellerin, Holding, etc., Socrates, Koscielny. So it is going to be a kind of makeshift defence. But obviously we've got the welcome addition of Denis Suarez now as well. And they've just lost to Newcastle United away. They've even lost at home this season to Crystal Palace. They've lost to Leicester. They've lost to Chelsea. And let's be real, they're there for the taking. So why not go there full of confidence? Why not go there full of positivity, hoping and praying we can get something? All I've heard all week is everyone doom and gloom. It's a matter of 6, 7, 8. Come on, seriously. Let's be positive here. They're there for the taking. They've lost umpteen games this season. And let's be real, they are in a position that they were not in last season when we played them. And at one point last season, when Lacazette got us back in the game, there was a 5 to 10 minute spell where we were all over them and they were rocking. Yes, we could have been 5-6-0 down before we got to that position, but we hung in there and we got back to 2-1. Last season, they were walking away with a title, and at this stage of the season, they were out of sight. It was just a case of how many points they were going to rack up. This season, it's roles reversed. Liverpool are at the top of the table. That lot down the road is second. They're currently third. So nerves might set in. Obviously, they've got to chase the game. They've got to force the issue, and mistakes will be made when that happens. Now, with the strike force we've got, with the midfielders that we've got, we can cause anyone problems. We've seen that before. We see it the other day with Chelsea. Chelsea came to the Emirates, we slapped them up and sent them packing. We've been to Man City before and won. And that was under the previous regime. We've now got a manager who sets up differently for every opposition. So I'm full of confidence. I actually think that if we can keep it tight at the back, and team selection is going to play a massive part in this, game management also. But with the strikers we've got, we have got to take our chances when they come along, which we have been doing, I suppose. Lacazette and Aubameyang are pretty clinical. I know Aubameyang misses a sitter every game, but Lacazette's in form. Aubameyang smacked fuckloads of goals since he's been here. I think he's the quickest to 25, quicker than Henry, quicker than Ian Wright, etc., etc. So we've got a chance. Anyone who thinks we're going to get done 7-8-0, come on, man, seriously, wake up. We're not that shit. Yes, we're not great. Yes, they're the champions. Yes, they've got the best manager in the league. Yes, they've got the best squad in the league. But if Crystal Palace can beat them and Newcastle can beat them, why can't we beat them? With all that being said, I'm going to get into my 1 to 11. Don't forget, subscribe. Do that now if you haven't already. Like the content now as well. Obviously, share that around as well. Leave your comments down there as well. Let me know whether you think we've got a chance. Here's my 1 to 11, not the 1 to 11 I think we're going to play. This is my 1 to 11. So I'm going to go with Bernd Leno in goal. I think we're all in agreement that Petr Cech is finished at this football club now. He's done, he's dusted, he's way past his sell-by date. Great goalkeeper in the past. We haven't really seen that at Arsenal. So Bernd Leno in goal. I'm going to go with Carl Jenkinson at right back, purely and simply because if we put Lichtsteiner up against Sane, we're banging trouble. Carl Jenkinson's got the pace to keep up with him. He's also got a good cross on him. Yes, he's not the best defender, but I'd rather see him at right back than Maitland-Niles out of position or Lichtsteiner, who just ain't good enough. So I'm putting Jenkinson there, and let's be real, he came on the other night and completely changed the game against Cardiff. So Jenks is at right back. On to left back, I'm going to put Kolasinac. Don't think he's great defensively, but going forward he's really good. He just needs to calm down when he gets in that final third and pick the right option. Way too many times this season he's either passed when he could have had a shot or vice versa. But he's got the physicality to deal with Sterling. and he's got the know-how on how to go forward and how to take a man on. And he's not that bad. He's not as shit as people make him out to be. And obviously, with our defensive crisis at the moment, we're going to have to shift Monreal to centre-back, which is what I'm going to do. So Monreal's at centre-back. I thought he didn't cover himself in glory against Cardiff the other day, but he wasn't shocking or anything like that. Obviously, it's a different kettle of fish now. You're up against the big boys, Aguero, De Bruyne, etc., etc. But Monreal has got the experience and the know-how to be able to cope with that. And alongside Mustafi, let's hope and pray it's a Mustafi that can stay on his feet, not dive into two-footed challenges and not lose his head. Let's hope it's a Mustafi that can put in a cool, calm, collected performance, because we're going to need every single one of them defenders on it, because Man City pull your players out left, right and centre. So they're going to have to be on it all game. So that's my back line. On to midfield, I'm going to go with Lucas Torreira. I think that's a no-brainer. I thought he played quite well against Cardiff the other day. Best game he's had for a long, long time. So yeah, if we're going to get anything out of this game, we need him protecting that back four. Next to him, this is where I'm going to switch it up. I'm not sure how true this is, but there's rumours coming out tonight, as I'm just before I recording this at 9 o'clock at night, that Granit Xhaka's not going to make the squad tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not sure how true that is. So I'm going to put Ainsley Maitland-Niles there, and let's see what he does. And hopefully he can play in his right position, because the last time he came on in that position, he ended up at right back 2 minutes later after Bellerin got taken off injured. Now, on to the three behind the one striker. I'm not going with two in this game. I feel like we need some firepower on the bench. And let's not waste Aubameyang by chucking him on the right wing or the left wing. So I'm actually going to start Denis Suarez. I'm really looking forward to seeing this guy. Obviously, he's against his old team. He started off at Man City before going over to Barcelona. And we know that he's got quality. He's quick. He can play on the right wing. He's technically gifted. And he's got an eye for a pass. He's going to be chomping at the bit to get going. So let's hope that he starts the game tomorrow. Now, on the left-hand side, Alex Iwobi, who has been our best player for the last 5 or 6 weeks. I don't care what anyone tells me about this guy. He gets so much abuse that is unwarranted. It is unbelievable. It's actually fucking bordering on disgusting. You know, so many other players in this squad get a free pass, but Alex Iwobi misplaces one pass and every fucker's on his case. How about let's back this kid? He's a kid that's come up through the youth team. He's living his dream. He's 22 years old. And yes, he's still got lots to learn. Yes, he needs to calm down in the final third and score more goals, make more goals, etc., etc. But he's a kid and he's been our best player. So let's hope he can play tomorrow, because he will definitely be sending Kyle Walker back the other way every time he gets the ball. Now, in the middle of that three, I'm going to pick Aaron Ramsey. Yes, I know he's leaving the football club, but he has played really well when he's played this season. Every single game pretty much, maybe 2 or 3 out of the 20 odd he's played this season, that he's been shit. The rest he's actually played really well and made a massive difference in most of the games. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm going to play Aaron Ramsey there. Obviously, you already know I'm going to drop Aubameyang for this game. I don't think his work rate is anywhere near consistent enough to play this game. And we're going to get pushed back onto halfway. So we're going to need work rate, and that is where Lacazette comes in. Lacazette can run around, chase the ball, tackle, run at people. We know he's clinical when he gets in the box. He's got great footwork. He's got the physical side of the game as well. And let's hope that we're in a position where maybe we're drawing or winning the game, and then we can bring Aubameyang on with that extra bit of pace when Man City are trying to force the issue to try and nick the game. That's my 1 to 11. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your 1 to 11s down below. Let me know whether you'd start Aaron Ramsey or not, whether you'd put Ozil there. Let me know whether you'd start Denis Suarez or not. Obviously, it's a big game for him. He has trained all week. Let me know. Let me know what you'd do differently. Leave it all in the comments section down below. My prediction for this game, I see it being a tight game. I don't see Arsenal getting lamped and 6s, 5s, whatever, like a lot of people are saying. I'm going there full of confidence, and I'm going there believing we can actually win the game. I'm going to cheer the boys on for the whole game. Win, lose or draw, as long as we leave it on the pitch, I ain't too fussed. But with all that being said, my score prediction for this game, I am going to go with Man City 1, Arsenal 2. And I'm going with Lacazette with the first goal. Let me know your score predictions, your 1 to 11s. and let me know how you think the game will go. Until the review after the game, I'm out of here. Laters, peeps.